Talking ET.
Hey gang, if you have not already, I want you to go to slugfestgames.com/ETG. Roger, what do you have to say about slugfestgames.com/ETG?
They have amazing games there, like Battle for Greyport,
The Red Dragon Inn,
and High Noon Saloon.
along with Fishing for Terrorists.
Which, sometimes you catch them and you gotta let them go.
And if you want some sweet swag with your favorite Red Dragon Inn characters, they've got it. If you need a stein or a mug or a flask, those guys have got them. So again, slugfestgames.com/ETG for more information. And whether you're a guy in a cape
or Roku Sneaky,
join me and Roger
as we entertain the geeky.
What's going on?
What up, Chris?
Roger, how are you?
So I gotta talk about last night. So last night, me and Courtney, we went and saw It. All right. Courtney walked out of the movie theater after seeing it and was like, "This movie's bad."
And that movie said fantastic.
My thought. Well, okay. So I asked her. I said, why was it bad? And it leads to a broader conversation, guys. If you haven't seen it, this is going to be a spoiler-free bitch fest. So let's go from there. But the movie was it wasn't a psychological terror. Like, it was jump scares.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Here's my thing. It wasn't a very scary movie, in my mind, but I enjoyed it. It was funny. Like, really funny. Like, almost comedy funny. Not from Pennywise, but from, like, the characters' interactions. And the way the kids talk to each other, from the beginning of the movie towards the end of the movie, you actually saw them and felt them bond together.
Okay.
And it was really cool to see. And what I told Courtney is, because she was like, it was all jump scares, it wasn't very blah, 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 it wasn't psychological terror. And I said, look, from what I took from this movie, since it's part one, you haven't seen the whole movie yet, but that's what scared you as a child. You're not a child right now. So the jump scares and the scary clown and the zombies and all that is what scares you as a child. Part two is going to be what scares you as an adult. But we couldn't have part two without having part one. And I'm all in. I'm in. Courtney, not so much. Now, you know how I hate going to theaters.
I do.
You know I hate it with a fiery passion. This bitch gets kicked out of the theater. Now, the theater we were at, we went to the Galleria. I don't know if you've ever been to the Galleria, but apparently they're old school.
Yeah.
Like, it's like 18 rows, middle aisle, like middle aisle, 2 sections. That's it. Small fucking theater. Old school speakers hanging from the walls, right?
Okay.
This bitch gets kicked out for, I don't know what the fuck happened. I don't care. All I know is the security guard came up and was like, hey, you need to leave. She stood up. She's like, I paid my money like everybody else in this motherfucking theater, and I'm going to do what I want. She stood there for 10 minutes arguing with the security guard. Lady, bitch, listen.
Get out.
Get the fuck out. And guys, again, okay, here we go. Fuck it. When you fucking know a movie starts at 9:40 at night, your ass needs to be in that theater seat at 9:39. Not 9:41, not 9:52. People coming and going. Like, people are walking into the movie theater 15 minutes in the movie with their cell phones on because they can't see the fucking seats. Show the fuck up when the lights are on. Motherfuckers. This is why I don't go to theaters. Chris, you see this rage?
That's sad.
Fuck it. From now on, I'm going to those theaters where they, like, assign seating, and you have to be in there, or they don't let you in. Fuck that shit.
I hate the assigned seating.
It's to the point now where it's got to happen.
It's just got to happen.
Fucking people, man. They have no respect. They have no... Here's the thing. I get sometimes you got to get up in the middle of the movie and go to the bathroom. I understand that. I get sometimes you got to do some stupid shit. I understand that. That doesn't piss me off. What pisses me off is when you have no respect for anyone else in the movie theater.
No, 10 minutes of arguing with an usher, that's obscene.
Yeah, and it's in the middle of the fucking movie. I miss lines.
So you're like, can you pause this?
Yeah, in my head I'm like, if I was at home I could pause this right now and listen to Courtney yell at me for something for 10 minutes, and then when she's done, hit play and we're good. Here I'm like, I paid fucking $18 for this shit.
Per ticket.
And then, so she gets kicked out. And she's bitching the entire way. About 20 minutes later, here comes 2 more security guards, and they kick somebody else out.
How do you get kicked out of a movie?
I don't fucking know. Here's the thing. They weren't talking. The assholes behind me should have been kicked out. They weren't kicked out. These little fuckers up front paid my money like everybody else. Well, everybody else paid the money to watch the movie, not listen to your bitch.
Maybe they were given hand jibbers or something there.
Okay, you don't need to be kicked out for getting hand gibbets. Just move to the back of the theater.
That's where you're supposed to do that.
Exactly.
But some people are stupid.
Stupid fuckers.
Stupid
fucking people.
So we need to talk about something.
Do we? No, we're not. We're not having this conversation.
So we had a conversation last week with Matt Spafford.
Yep, I'm checking out.
Apparently, E.T. is an allegory for Jesus Christ.
I literally have checked out of this conversation.
You're still talking.
Not about this.
We had this long conversation outside.
I'm listening. Go ahead, because I'm not talking.
We had this long conversation
after get on my phone here
after the show ended
boop, 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 boop,
about it, and Roger's like, it was a funny conversation. Like, I wish it would have been recorded because it was hysterical. And Roger's like, we're gonna get hated off the internet.
Yes, we're not having this conversation.
Aslan from The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe was an allegory for Jesus.
Yes.
So if Steven Spielberg made E.T. the same thing, I'm okay with that. Now I don't buy it. E.T. was a bringer of sickness. He gave Elliot the space flu.
I'm not falling for this bait.
He gave Elliot the space flu.
That's great.
And the only thing that saved him was old E.T. going home.
Fine. E.T. is an allegory for the devil then. Let's move on.
For the plague. Oh, man.
No, because the plague killed more than just one person.
Yeah, well, if he would have stayed, other kids would have been sick.
Fucking E.T. did not make Elliot sick because E.T. made Elliot sick. Elliot got sick because E.T. was dying.
He was allergic to E.T.
He was not allergic to E.T. They shared a psychic fucking bond.
Yeah. Of sickness.
Not of sickness.
E.T. got him sick.
Of understanding. That's how E.T. and Elliot understood each other.
Like, hey.
That's how Elliot knew E.T. needed to go home.
Hey, it didn't have anything to do with E.T.
That's how E.T. learned to talk.
Oh, no.
Was that psychic connection, and you saw it when he got drunk in the classroom.
You can be as mad as you want, but the fact of the matter is, he brought the space plague, got Elliot sick.
There's no plague!
It could have killed everybody.
There's no plague!
That's why they put Elliot in that bubble.
They put Elliot in the bubble because
he had the space plague.
Didn't have the space plague.
He had the space plague, and E.T. was like, I'll go, and the space plague will go with me.
That's not how it went. E.T. was a fucking Jedi.
So he went.
No! Fuck you. E.T. did not bring the space plague. If E.T. brought the space plague, it would have been bad. Now, you know there was a proposed sequel to E.T.
Was there?
Yes. Where E.T. comes back to warn Elliot of an alien invasion.
I thought he was going to come back with a new
space plague.
With a new strain of the space plague.
You got rid of smallpox. Here's the bubonic fucking plague.
Goodbye, humanity. Now I'm going to phone home and never come back.
I'll phone your home, bitch. Poor E.T. Leave E.T. alone. That movie makes me cry every time I watch it.
I don't know why.
Because E.T. dies.
He's fine. He leaves. He gets in a spaceship. He walks his happy ass up to it, and he's like, bye. You don't know that? E.T.'s all like, dead, and the flower dies, and it's sad. He's like, I'll see you guys later.
After he gets better, but you don't know that. You don't know that he's got the fucking Superman kryptonite bullshit going on where he's just regenerating.
I know that he's got the space plague.
You don't,
and
motherfucker. You don't. I'm about to cut your hair.
He gets Elliot sick with it.
He. Oh my god.
So he got him psychic sick. He's like, hey.
Yes.
Hey.
Because Elliot's not.
You're sick because we have a psychic connection.
Elliot's not, a psychic. He doesn't really know what's going on with that. His body's not meant to handle that. It's okay. Leave E.T. alone.
Could have been the space plague.
It was not the fucking space plague.
Because space flu.
If it was the space flu or space plague, then everyone else would have gotten it too, not just Elliot.
I don't know how it works. Maybe everybody got it after E.T. left.
Oh, so
that's why they didn't have a second movie. Because humanity was wiped out by E.T.'s space flu.
Maybe they didn't have a fucking second movie because a second movie would have been shit.
No, because of the space flu.
Like taking the shotguns out of the movie and putting walkie-talkies in there instead of guns.
Everybody died.
No, not everyone died.
They did.
No.
Elliot was fine.
Elliot wasn't.
Because he had already gotten over the space flu. Maybe they use Elliot. He has to sacrifice himself for the good, for the greater good. To make everybody well.
He got to play D&D with his brother at the end. Everything was fine.
And then his brother got the space flu and died.
The space AIDS.
It's space AIDS now?
It's spades. Space AIDS. That's what that is.
Okay, guys. So, while we're talking about space AIDS, I'm going to direct you to another place. I want you to go to slugfestgames.com/ETG so you can find super sweet games like The Battle for Greyport, Fishing for Terrorists,
Red Dragon Inn,
and High Noon Saloon.
Hey guys, also in 2 weeks, Fantasy Shop St. Charles, Red Dragon Inn event.
Yes.
Brought to you by Entertainment Geeky and SlugFestGames.com/ETG.
So yeah, on the 15th of October, we are going to be jamming the games. We're going to be playing a bunch of Red Dragon Inn. We're stoked. You're stoked. Everybody's stoked. Get excited. And that's it.
That's it? That's it? SlugFestGames.com/ETG?
Yep.
I'm going to get that tattooed on my forehead.
I don't think they're paying you enough for that, but okay.
Hey, it's not about the money, Chris.
Maybe I'll get Pookie tattooed on your forehead.
Like, not the character, just Pookie. Like,
No. I want the character. I want him while he's, like, manic.
I want to get a tattoo so bad.
Why?
Because I've always wanted one.
Oh, have you?
I have. I've always wanted one, but I'm afraid of needles, so, you see where the problem lies.
So, when I was a teenager...
I'm not afraid of needles. I don't like needles.
When I was a teenager, I had a fucking fear of needles. And I did a medical study to overcome my fear of needles.
Yeah, how'd that go for you?
I wasn't drinking water.
Okay.
So it got to a point to where they're fucking sticking me and not finding veins. And they're like fishing for veins.
Like fishing for terrorists.
But they're like digging around in there. And the lady's like, you know what? She's like, you need to drink water and then we'll do this. And I was like, all right, lady. Got over my fear of needles.
Here's the deal. So like now when it's time to get a shot of something, I do this. Look away. Just let me know when it's done. Like no, I don't like seeing the needle pierce the skin.
I know, it's freaky.
And in horror movies, or any movie, like when they show the needle piercing the skin, like it just
It scrapes your bones.
It does. Evil Dead had the worst because that fucker got stabbed like 20 times with that needle.
There's a music video that I was watching, and in the music video, you see this like there's this guy in a bathtub, and there's this guy with it was like a horror video basically, and there's this guy sticking a needle in his arm. And...
Like if it's a far away shot,
no, they
do
a
when it's close up, and you see the needle like when you see the needle, the fake needle bend the skin, and then you're like, no.
That's exactly what they did.
I'm out.
And they show this guy smiling. He has a grill. He looks like Jared Leto's Joker almost, and he's like, ha 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 ha.
Yeah? I'm out.
Yeah.
Fuck that.
It would mess with you. Fuck
that. Like, I can handle, of all the Saw movies, all that shit, none of that really bothers me. That or vomit. Like there was a movie, Captivity, with Alicia Cuthbert.
Yeah.
And there's a scene where she's fed vomit. Like, that's a little gross. Yeah, a little... But fucking needles, man. Needles,
No needles for Roger.
Ooh.
But a tattoo needle's just kind of, it's not really going in there. It's
no, I get the, but I want to look. It's the whole thing. I have to look away. It's going to take like 5 hours.
Depends on what you get. You could get like listen, go and get a dot. Just be like, hey, I want a dot. And it's going to represent the earth from really, really far away. I stole that from friends.
Okay. Okay.
And you'll feel all right. They'll just go, they'll poke you. You're like, all right, that's my tattoo dot.
Yeah?
You'll be cool. I can do it. I've got a tattoo gun.
No, you don't.
Yes.
No, you don't.
So my mother used to do permanent cosmetics. She used to tattoo.
We've never done tattoos on each other.
Yeah, no, that's not happening. I decided very early on that I was like, I don't want any tattoos. Because this is what will happen. I'll get it, and I'll be like, I'm bored with it. And then people are like, well, then you just get more tattoos or you get it covered up. No, you fucking don't. I'm not doing that.
Are you bored with your hair?
When I get bored with it, it gets cut.
I don't think I've ever seen your hair cut.
You have.
Like, I've seen pictures of you with cut hair.
No, you've seen my hair was pretty short when we first started dating.
Was it?
Yeah.
Aw.
I say dating.
I know, I don't remember that.
Yeah, I was pretty short back then.
Fuck.
That was a long time ago.
In a galaxy far, far away. Hey, guess what?
What?
Guess what? Blade Runner comes out this week.
Oh, it's this week, isn't it?
Yeah, fucking Blade Runner.
2049.
I'm gonna have to go to the theaters again.
Yeah. I thought it was in November for some reason.
Nope.
My stuff's all mixed up.
What? There is a movie coming out.
Thor Ragnarok.
No, there's something else coming out that I want to see coming out over the holidays. I forget what the fuck it was now. Saw a preview for it last night, and I was like, yeah, I'll go see that. And I don't fucking remember.
I'm excited about Blade Runner.
I'm optimistically...
Cautiously
optimistic, yeah. Optimistically cautious. I don't know. It could be good. All the reviews are coming in good, which scares me. It does. It scares me because anytime anytime the reviews for the sequel are better than the reviews for the original...
You just need to look at it and be like, this movie's going to be shit, it's going to be shit. And then you're going to go there and you'll be pleasantly surprised.
I'm already like that. I'm already like, this movie's going to be shit. It's going to be all about the fucking...
It's going to be about the Joker.
Replicants trying to take over the fucking world. Fuck that. That's not... Like, here's the thing that I always liked about Blade Runner was the replicants really posed no threat. They just weren't supposed to be here. Like, honestly, what threat did the replicants in Blade Runner pose? What did they do that was so wrong in Blade Runner, the first movie? We were just told that they were banned from Earth for some unknown reasons.
Maybe they were giving people the space flu.
The spades?
Like, because they're like, hey, Harrison Ford, he knows Steven Spielberg, the space flu's here, fucking E.T.
Maybe. I don't know if Ridley Scott would go for that. But seriously, like the whole point of Blade Runner was, what makes us human? What happens to us when we die? Where do our experiences go? What happens to the things that we've seen that no one else sees? How does that fucking play into everything? What happens? And what happens? Do we have a soul? Is that the only reason we're different from the replicants? So much shit that goes into that movie that is so not spoken about in the movie.
Yeah.
But this one is like, oh, the replicants are a threat, and there's changes coming. There could be a war, and I'm like, that's not fucking Blade Runner, man.
We'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Don't be mad.
I'm not mad. I'm. Here's the thing. I'm pre-raging.
You are pre-raging.
I'm pre-raging because I feel I deserve it. I haven't raged enough recently.
You know, you just want something to be upset about.
I have plenty in my life to be upset about. My buddy no longer works with me.
Oh, God.
The Cardinals didn't make the postseason.
You're excited about that because of hockey. That, yeah. You're like, it's not going to interfere with hockey.
Except the Blues are fucked already this year. Like, everyone's hurt. Everyone got hurt preseason.
Maybe like halfway through the season, everybody will be good.
Maybe. One guy's out for the entire season.
Ooh.
Already. He's done.
What that means is the Big Metal Birds are going to have to come in.
The Big Metal Birds are coming in to kick some ass! Dude, I went and worked out. Like I worked out twice last week.
Yeah?
It hurt like a motherfucker. Not the workout. The workout was fine.
It was the day after?
Yeah. My fat ass was sore. Yeah.
I tried to get Joe to go for Voltron jerseys.
Yeah, I know.
And he's like, no. And I was like, Joe, no.
First off, hold on.
We're the defender of the universe.
First off, hold on. I like to make this abundantly clear with Joe right now. He's not the captain of the team. The captain can choose the jerseys.
I guess I get to pick the jerseys then.
That's how it goes. Or the coach. And Peter Chu'd be all about the Voltron jerseys.
Yeah, he would.
Yeah, hey, we're getting the Voltron jerseys.
No, the only problem with the Voltron jerseys is they all come with the number 84 on them.
Do they?
Yeah.
You know what we should do?
But they're awesome.
Instead of the Voltron jerseys? Okay, so there's 5 guys on the ice and a goalie, right?
Yeah.
There's how many Lions?
5.
5 Lions? 5 Lions. So everyone on the ice is a different color lion. And then the goalie is Voltron. Combined. Oh my god, we did it. We did it.
We need the theme song to play when we skate out.
I don't think we can make that, but I'll put it on my iPhone.
I'll fucking, dude, they can play it from the sidelines. I don't give a fuck. Like,
yeah.
Could you imagine that? We just start playing,
yeah.
that comes on, and you have this, you're like, fucking Red Lion!
All 3
and you're ready to destroy
people in the audience watching this.
Our loved ones?
Yeah, maybe. Maybe our loved ones are probably like, yeah, I'm not going to see that shit show. Can you guys even skate? Yeah, we'll find out.
Tara asked if girls could play.
No. I checked.
I was like, if they can, you can.
I checked. Girls can't play.
Oh, that sucks.
It's kind of a men's thing. Like they have intermediate leagues, but they're not all year round.
Gotcha.
So it's kind of the thing, and they're more expensive, believe it or not.
Insurance probably costs more.
Or more, and you can't check.
Mm.
And you know, we want to check people. That's really what we want to do. I'll drop the mitts. Take my goalie mask off and drop the mitts.
You know, fights probably don't really happen that often in a beer league.
I think they do though.
No, I mean we'll get one.
We'll get one in. It'll be a good one.
It'll be a team fight.
Of course it will.
Because as soon as something happens, this is what's going to happen. I know the group of people that we're playing with.
One cheap shot happens.
It's going to be everybody's fucking butt hurt because you're playing with friends. You're not playing with teammates.
Right.
And it's like, you don't fucking touch my friend!
My brother's gay! That's from the Goon, guys.
Oh, God. That was awesome.
Yeah.
All right, guys. It's that time. So if you have not already, or if you already have and you've not done the right thing yet, I want you to go to cloud9comicsandmore.com. There you will find CGC graded books. You'll find comics that you might not have, but you need to fill holes in your collection. You can find trades, you can find collectibles, you can find 1977 original Star Wars movie posters.
And so much more.
And so much more. Also, at Cloud9 Comics, they're always buying and never disappointing. So if you want to get in touch with Paul, the owner and operator, you can call him at 314-691-2864. If you've got something that you need to get out of your collection, you're looking to move or whatever, give Paul a call. Call Paul.
Call Paul.
And he will help you out and he will give you a fair price. Cloud9 Comics and more.com. And if you haven't already, go to the most important place in the world.
EntertainTheGeeky.com?
Yes. It is there that you can follow us on all of our social media. And I think tomorrow I will have it this isn't going to be heard tomorrow, but it'll be functional very soon that you'll be able to click there where it says podcast and listen to every Entertain the Geeky episode ever.
That's a lot.
It's a ton.
Like, that's a lot of hours.
170 episodes.
At 20...
Oh, no. The first, 10 were an hour or more each. They were we had 2-hour episodes back then. You remember that?
Yeah.
So...
Let's go back to do that.
Oh, God. So, yeah. It's a lot of listening. Get caught up. Listen to some of that old stuff. The sound quality is atrocious, but we had so much fun.
You can see how far we've come.
Yeah.
How we used to actually, go on for hours.
We did.
No, hold on. I got it. Entertainment Geeky is kind of like having sex. All right, when you first start having sex, it goes on for hours, right? Like, because you're trying to figure out your partner and all that, and you don't want to disappoint.
Yeah.
And then as the relationship blossoms, you figure out which keys to turn and how to get there quicker. That Entertainment Geeky is like sex.
But we're not doing 2-minute episodes.
Yeah.
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 But that's okay. So, guys, as always, stay geeky.
Hey, I last longer than 2 minutes.